24. Job chapter 9, verse 24. Because this is his world. This is his system, not our system. There you go. This is his system, 9:24. It's the book of Job, chapter 9, and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So if the earth is not given into the hands of wicked people, then where and who is he then? We just gonna keep blaming the devil. Then who is really in control of this earth? Who's really running this thing? Let's read. You got some more? Let's read.
Psalm chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Speaking lies, what that mean? That we African American. They had to tell Jesse Jackson, and brother, I'm probably sure you remember this, 1970, Jesse Jackson had to coin African American on the black man because they had no other definition that they could come up with us for. They couldn't come up with nothing. We went from Afrocentric, we went from Afro-Negro, we went from, again, porch monkey, wetback, what's another, it's several more, I just can't think right now. Afrocentric, they came up with all of these titles, the Native Americans, the Seminole Indians. They even had to make the NFL change their name from Washington Redskins to the Commanders. Why? Because it was a slap in the face to who they knew they had to capture. They are showing us in our face, but we'll say, well, brother, we all the same. Brother, we all one in Jesus. We all one. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6. You already there? We all one. Let's read. Let's see, did he make us all one at the beginning? Let's see. And throughout the whole Bible, not just now, but we're going to finish it. Let's read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
He set us to be on high above all people on the face of the earth. And yes, that means above the white man. Yes, that means above the Arab man. Yes, that means above the Chinese man. Yes, that means above the Hindu man. Yes, because guess what? When we go back through history, we love talking about Queen Nefertiti. We love talking about Cleopatra. We love talking about we were kings and queens and priests. We were this and that. We were this and that in Africa and da-da-da-da-da. We can go back to all of that. But then when it starts showing us that we were actually set above all nations, now we got a problem with that. Now we want to include Sister Sally, our little white friend. Now we want to include Brother John. Well, you know, I grew up with them for so long, brother, and I can't just cast them out. Well, the Bible says he set us on high above all people. You got some more of that? Above all people. Now watch this. Let's see what Solomon said.
Songs of Solomon chapter 5, verse 11. His head is as the most fine gold. His locks are bushy and black as a raven.
Solomon had bushy locks. Now give me chapter 1, verse 5. Solomon had bushy locks. What people, what color and race of people got dreadlocks? Come on, man. The Bible is clear. Now let's see what Brother Solomon says he is. The richest and wisest man on the earth. Let's see.
Songs of Solomon chapter 1, verse 5. I am black. I am black, but comely. O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Look not upon me, because I am black. Because I am black. Because the sun have looked upon me.
So it wasn't because the sun was on him that he was black. No, he's saying, you know what? I'm black because why? This is how I'm made. I'm black and beautiful. But don't look at me because what? I'm so shining. I'm a black man. But guess what? Our people are embarrassed of being black. Some people have said, you know what? I'm too dark. I don't like being dark like this. I don't like my dark color. They call me midnight. They call me midnight. They call me Sharpie. They call me all this. But guess what? The reason that people have not embraced themselves because if they knew that their forefathers, if their tribe looked just like them, they would say, I'm proud of my woolly hair. I don't need to put no blood, brown, pink, purple in my hair because why? I represent woolly hair from the Most High. I'm proud to be black. I'm proud to be who I am. You still got that up? I'm proud to be who I am. I want to read that again. Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 5. He said, Songs of Solomon 1 and 5. Watch this.
Songs of Solomon chapter 1, verse 5. I am black, but comely. O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Look not upon me, because I am black. because the Son have looked upon me.
So he says, don't look at him because he's black. So now let's go back. Let's go back. So the Bible is talking about what? Color and all nations. So we always say, and brother, I'm sure you heard this before, everybody come from Adam, right? Everybody come from Adam. Everybody come from Adam. Oh, what about the people from Adam? Let's find out about the people from Adam. Well, we all one in Jesus. Well, let's see what the Bible already said about that.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
So yes, from Adam come everybody you made, and we just read it earlier, he chose us. So he says, and the people you have chosen. Go ahead.
Verse 55, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. Verse 56, as for the other people, which also come of Adam,
which also, that's the Chinese, that's your other people that ain't chosen, go ahead.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
They are what?
They are nothing.
They are what?
They are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
So think about this. If you carry some water in your house and it hit the ground, you going back to pick that up? No, you're not. Why? Because it has no significance. Watch this. Keep reading.
Verse 57, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us.
So think about that. Think about this. If we know that we started out as king, queens, and priests, how is it now that the heathen that was under us have now begun to what? Rule over us? How is it that we had our own kingdom? We had what you call Tulsa, Oklahoma. What happened to it? They burned it down. Guess what? We had Black Wall Street, that same place. Guess what? They burned it down. The Birmingham bombing, the 4 little girls, it was really 8, but the 4 little girls, what happened? They blew up the church. All we got now is just a little wall and the glass up there, and half of the church still left. I go up there just about every week and see it. So the point is, everything we've had, they destroyed. You had the Brown Berets, they killed him. You had Marcus Garvey, they killed him. Fred Hampton, they killed him. Malcolm X, what happened? They shot him. Martin Luther King, after he finally realized what was going on, what happened to him? They shot him too. So these are things that we have to look at. Let's keep reading.
Verse 65, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathens, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us, and to devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world?
So that's what we want to know, Father. If all of this was made for us, because that's what many of us go to bed saying anyway. Lord, you on my side. Lord, you in my corner. Lord, I trust you. If I'm your child, why is all this going on? Lord, if I'm serving you, I'm paying my tithes, I'm raising my children the best I know how. If I'm doing all of this, how come folks still dying? How come people still get shot? How come my health is still out of whack? How come I still don't have a peace of mind? How come I'm still going to bed worried about the bill I got to pay by Monday? How come I'm worried about little Pookie in jail and him getting raped? How come I'm thinking about all these things? We know.
How long shall this endure? How long shall this endure?
And that's what our people are asking. Lord, how much longer shall this endure? How much more longer are we going to keep going through this? Watching, it was something in Gaston that they had. We played Fort Payne, right? And then the white students and it's all over Facebook. They was in the white student section. They dressed up like thugs, sitting right there in our face, trying to show us when we come to them in Fort Payne that this is how we look. So the enemy's showing you right there in your face. But what do we do? No, they didn't mean it like that. That was just kids being kids. Well, we're going to find out about kids being kids. You got something? Watch this.
Isaiah chapter 40, verse 15. Yes. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the mountains. And behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. And Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beast thereof sufficient for a burnt offering. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity.
So even the book of Isaiah says that the nations are as nothing. So watch this. We're going to bring out a few commandments right here, because the point I wanted to show was that these are black people. So when I talk to the people out here, I understand what majority out here. So guess what? Everything I say is going to be straight from the Bible. Nothing is going to be opinion. So let's find out what the scripture says we ought to do. Give me Joshua 1:8. Because many people are saying, Father, I want to have better success than I'm having. Father, I'm tired of going through what I'm going through. I'm tired of working the clock so hard. I'm tired of having to do this. I'm tired of having to do that. Well, let's find out, how do you gain and get the success? Joshua 1:8.
Joshua chapter 1 verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. Then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success.
So if we keep his commandments, that's how we have the good success. But guess what? Trying to keep Mother's Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day, trying to do everything else. Give me, Jeremy, you got something? Trying to do everything else. Watch this. You got something? Okay, let's read.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Say that again.
Matthew 24 and 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
The same shall be saved. What's up, little man? What's your name? Didn't you come here last time? I remember you. What's up?
What's your name again?
Okay. Yeah, Christian
You
Kyle.
come to hear the word.
I remember him.
Put your bike on kickstand. Put your bike on kickstand.
I remember him.
There you go.
So you remember us telling you last time Christ was black? Remember that? Remember all that? So that's good. So what you want to do? You want to deal with that? I'll let you. You got something? So let's go. Let me show you something else. Go to Leviticus 11. Let me show you this. You know, you eat bacon? You like bacon? You love bacon? Let me show you something. Show you what the Bible. But let's do this. Go to John 14.
I'm proud of you too, little man.
Yeah. Take one of these with you too. Maybe your mom or somebody. Hold on to it. Keep it with you.
We're gonna read something to you right quick though, little man.
Let me read something real quick for you. So you love Jesus? You love God? So listen to this.
This is the book of John, chapter 14 and verse 15. If ye love me,
Love God, right?
said you love Jesus.
If you love me,
Keep my commandments.
So you know what a commandment is? Okay, you know if your mama tell you, boy, get in here and clean your room up. She'll tell you that sometimes. That's a commandment. That's a telling you, get in here and do it. So if you love God, that means whatever He say do, what that means you'll do. You'll do it, right?
Smart.
So give me, see if you'll do this. Go there.
Leviticus chapter 19 verse 7. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am Yahweh.
You've heard that before, right? Love your neighbor as yourself. So that means if you got a problem with any of your brothers out there, y'all ever get mad at each other, don't fight them. Don't try to beat them up. You go tell an adult. Go get an adult. If you can't get to an adult, just walk away. That way, it's said, because why? You love God, right? He said, love your neighbor, how? As yourself. So if you love God, you'll do what He say.
And like for example, if you don't want nobody picking on you, right? So if somebody not strong as you is, you wouldn't want to pick on them. That's how you love your neighbor. So don't do nothing you wouldn't want nobody doing to you, brother.
So that's all. If you y'all want to go somewhere? That's it. You have a good day, brother.
Have a good day, young king. Love you. Yeah.
Sir. That one thing you go back. Probably change your life forever. Sorry, my brother. You
know how they do.
So watch this. We almost done. We're going to wrap up with a few more where we at. All right, so these are a few commandments that our people ain't keeping, and they saying, I love God. Let's read that. Let's go back to John 14:15 first. That was good right there. John 14:15. Because everybody say, I love the Lord, I love the Lord. Oh, you got something? Watch this.
John chapter 14, verse 15. If you love me, keep my commandments.
If you love God, keep his commandments. It ain't hard. Give me that in 1 John 5:3. It's not hard to do. We love saying, I love Lord, because it's a song that came out. I love God. Do you love God? Yeah, what's wrong with you? I remember that. But guess what? They say, I love God, I love him. But he says, if you love me, keep my commandment. But guess what? Somebody listening, you saying, oh, that's too hard, nigga. I ain't doing that. I can't keep no commandment. I ain't doing that. Well, let's see if the Bible agree with you. Let's read.
1 John chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments. And his commandments are not grievous. Are not grievous.
So they ain't grievous. What that mean? Anything you grieve to do, you don't want to do it. When that little friend called you that you done been bending over backwards for, and then they can't do nothing for you, and then here they come calling you again. What you say? Oh, here they go. They always want something. They can't never do nothing for me. I ain't even gonna answer no more. That's grieving the phone call. But the Bible says the commandments are not grievous. What that mean? You wake up every day saying, I can't wait to love my neighbor as myself. You wake up saying, oh, I can't wait to read the scriptures today. Oh, I can't wait to go out and correct my brother or sister who I see maybe walking astray. That's what we are supposed to do. Give me Galatians. You got some? Galatians 6 and 1. This is what we're supposed to do. I feel that rain.
Revelation chapter 22, verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates of the city.
So blessed are they that keep his commandments, so you can enter in. Give me Revelation 12:14. That you may be able to enter in. Let's find out. Now, when you enter in, how you trying to get in there?
It's the book of Revelation,
chapter 12, verse 14.
Give me
Salakia.
How you gonna get in there? 12:8.
21 and 12.
21:12. Okay, I don't want 12.
Revelation chapter 21, verse 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
So that's what we're going to teach you with Psalms 149. We're done. We're going to wrap up. Psalms 149. You'll grab that. Psalms 149, and we out of here. Psalms 149. Uh-oh. Psalms 149. We out of here. That rain about to wash us out like Noah did the ark. So we just get out of here. Where you at, Psalms? Got it.
Psalms chapter 149, verse 1. Praise ye the Lord. Sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise in the congregation of the saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the tremble and heart. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory to them and sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of God be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen, and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains, and their nobles with feathers of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all the saints. Praise ye Yahweh.
With that, we are the sons of Yah. We just want to come out here and just, oh yeah, sister, we didn't forget about you. You got time to rap with us? You got time to rap with us? Okay. We're going to shut it down. Well, you got something you want to bring out something? So, how about this? Do you know what your nationality might be, sis? Would you say you black, white, Hispanic? What would you say? Black. So, did you know that the Bible calls the so-called black man, Hispanics, we are the Israelites? Did you know that? Yeah, we are the Israelites. The chosen people. So the reason that we struggle so much, go through so much, or want our communities to be better is because we got to come back to keeping the commandments. You know, they say we saved by grace, which we are, but we got a job to do with it. So we can say, yeah, he died for my sin. Yeah, but what is sin? Let's find that out. So what is sin? Let's find that out.
Okay, so this is 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law.
So when we mess up, that means we breaking his laws. But they say in the church, we don't have to do no laws, right? They say, well, you just saved by grace. The Lord just died and that's it. You don't have to do nothing. So give me Matthew 5:17. So he says, we saved by grace. We ain't got to do nothing. It's all gravy in the Navy. Watch this. Matthew 5.
Matthew chapter 5 verse 17. Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled.
So he says he came not to destroy the law, right? But the church say we can eat pork, crab, lobster, shellfish. We can cheat on our wife. And I know many of them ain't really wholeheartedly saying, oh yeah, go brother, go ahead and just go cheat on your wife. I know that ain't what they're saying, but they okay the act of it is what I'm saying. Because a lot of our people really searching for the Father. They really seeking Him. But they've just been led astray because when we was in slavery, we had nobody to teach us the scriptures the right way. And so now from years and years of mama and them just going with what they thought was best without searching the scriptures, now we in a mess. We jacked up. So read that again, verse 19.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of the least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be counted the least in the kingdom of heaven.
And most of our pastors ain't teaching people to not eat pork, not eat shrimp, not to cheat on their wife, not to, stab your brother, not to hate your brother, not to hate your sister. They're not teaching us none of that. Not to depend on the white man system. They're teaching us, go to school, get your education, and just hope you don't turn out like your daddy. Just hope you don't, but don't give us nothing else to live off of. So now the question is, what do we do as a people? Give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12, and give me Ecclesiastes 12:13. So now the question you will probably be asking, well, okay, that's true. I can kind of see that. But what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Watch this.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. And now, Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul.
So that's what he wants us to do, is to seek him out. You read it?
To keep the commandments of the Lord, to keep the commandments of the Lord, and his statutes, which I command thee this day, for thy good.
So that's what he wants, for our good. But we always saying, all things work together for my good, but we ain't put nothing in there to work. We ain't put nothing in there. We haven't tried to do nothing. And most of us, guess what? We don't know because it's either just simply we don't know, or again, it's just simply falsely taught to us from mama and them or grandmama and them. So we'll switch here. Watch this.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
So let us hear the whole thing of life. What am I supposed to do? Because a lot of folks out here, what's my purpose in life? I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, this is the conclusion of what you're supposed to do. Read it again.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man.
This is what?
This is the whole duty of man.
So this is all our whole job. That's all we put on this earth for. It's to keep his commandments.
That's
But
right.
they told us, well, no, you put over here to be an actress, a model. Now, guess what? That's for your living. But at the end of the day, the Most High told us, I'm here and put you here to keep my commandments. So, with that rain coming down, so we're going to cut it off for the day. But hopefully we say something, sister, that bless you and help you. We'll do that. With that, we say, Kwam Yasharala.
Well, yes,